All right, so welcome to another Alive Friday where we get to answer all of your questions. Now, this week we're doing something a little different where Sam's going to ask me 3 questions and I'm going to ask her 3 questions. So take it away, Sam.
Okay, my first question for you, Jo, is what's your toughest challenge in business right now?
So I have a virtual assistant agency here in New Zealand, and I am making this transition at the moment from what I would say is like operations manager running things to then outside of the business and more a advisor, checker, reviewer of how things are going. So I'm transitioning one of my team members from team leader, where she looks after 5 or so team members, and we're transitioning her into an operations manager role, where she will really do the monitoring of productivity and training the team members and bringing on new contractors and new team members, and having me more like overseeing things and being more like a board of directors rather than being in the business working as a manager. So that's the transition that I'm working on at the moment. Now, that's not going to happen overnight, obviously. So for me, my biggest challenge is in myself, where I need to let go of some control and put in more time and spend more time helping her make that transition. Because it's all very well me saying, oh, can you now like be responsible for this, when actually someone can't just suddenly start being responsible for something. You actually need to help them on that journey and train them and work alongside them. So yeah, that's me getting out of my own way and putting the time and effort in to make that happen.
Yeah, because it does take time and effort, doesn't it?
Yeah. Absolutely. If you want it to go well, yes.
Yeah. So what are you going to do with all? You're going to have lots of spare time. What are you going to do with that spare time?
Is to not have to be in the day-to-day running of my VA business, but have it there, working well and being profitable and making money, so that I can spend more time in Savvy School doing this kind of stuff, and have more freedom around what I'm doing day to day. I had quite a lot of freedom because I'm not delivering client work, but now it's that freedom away from management of stuff. So I can focus on Savvy School and helping all of our amazing community build their businesses.
Cool. Awesome. Exciting.
Yeah. All right, Sam. So what is your toughest challenge in business right now?
Yeah, I've been struggling this past probably month, actually, past 3 or 4 weeks, with saying no. Saying no. So boundary setting, and it's kind of a little bit of fear of missing out, I think. It's not that I can't say no. I'm actually really good at it normally, but there's just so many fantastic opportunities at the moment that I actually just don't want to say no. So it's not that I don't know how. It's not that I can't. It's that I don't actually want to say no. But I'm saying yes to all these fantastic things, and they're all really, really exciting. But then there's no way. I mean, you can't do everything, right? It's just impossible. So that's my biggest challenge, and I think probably my way out of that, my solution would be to start outsourcing more. So I do outsource my accounting side of things in the business, but it's probably time to think about what else I could take off my plate that doesn't fill me with joy, that I'm actually better off spending that time in something that's going to be more profitable and some more important things.
Yeah. So isn't it so interesting, that transition of like being a VA to then actually I need to run my business like we tell our clients to run their businesses and outsource and delegate. Yeah.
I've got to start practicing what I preach.
Yeah.
And it's a really interesting position to be in, because I'm finding it quite difficult.
Yeah. And these are the struggles that our clients have too, aren't they?
They are, absolutely. Okay, my next question for you, Jo, is what's the most exciting niche that you're seeing at the moment with virtual assistants?
Yeah, there's this huge influx of people who are wanting to create online courses and have an online business selling digital products. Like that industry is massive and it is only set to grow even bigger. Now, lots of those people who are wanting to do those online courses, they do not have the tech skills to be able to pull that all together. They don't have the design skills or the video editing skills to have that all come together and look really good. So yeah, this is a really cool niche that I think is a great opportunity for those who have some really great intuitive knowledge around tools, because essentially tools are all created in the same way. The top right is where you see your profile, or the top left, and that's where the settings are. And you know, like there's fundamental elements to how these tools are created that makes them like really intuitive. If you know one, you can pick up others. So I see, so we use Kajabi for our online courses and for Savvy School. It's one of the really top platforms. It is one of the more expensive ones because it is so good. But we see a lot of people now realizing that Kajabi is amazing. So this is the niche. If I was starting all again, this is the niche that I would do. I would be an expert in Kajabi, and I would be creating people's digital products, their funnels, and their courses all in this platform. Now, one of the things that I want to be really clear on is that please don't go into this niche thinking that you can be the graphic designer, you can be the video editor, you can do all of the sales page copy, you can do Facebook ads, and you can create all the products. Like, choose a part of it that you can get really good at. And then when you're talking to those clients, you can then start to build a team for that client around all of the people that you're going to need to help that client. So build a relationship with someone who's really good at Facebook ads, build a relationship with a video editor, bring that service to your client, and then say, hey, I know these other people, let's bring them onto the team as well. Like, that would be so gold for lots of online entrepreneurs who are wanting to do courses.
Yeah, no, that's a fantastic niche. Yeah, awesome.
All right. So Sam, you're all about websites and SEO stuff. So what is your hottest SEO tip?
Oh, look, there are so many tips that I could share with you right now. We could talk for like all day, I reckon. But I don't know if it's the hottest tip, but that it's something that I think people forget about. They think of SEO, they think of just all the on-page stuff. They've got all their keywords on there. They've got their title tags and page descriptions and all that set up. But I think people forget about the off-page stuff because it's equally as important. So backlinks, you need to be getting some decent backlinks. So that's getting on some really good high-ranking directories. So Google knows that people are visiting these directories. And it's about guest blogging and all of that. So getting links on other people's websites.
Yeah, getting in the media, getting a news story somewhere, like, and having a great backlink.
Yeah, if you can be interviewed by a media outlet and you've got your link on their site, wow, that is going to do wonders for your SEO.
Yeah, and there's some free tools online, isn't there, where you can do backlink, like backlink checker or something like that. You can put your URL in and see what backlinks you've already got. I know that the Xero website, we're a partner of Xero, the accounting software, and so we have a backlink from them, which is a really great ranking site, and so that helps our SEO.
Yes, so maybe not the hottest SEO tip, maybe a tip that people forget about.
Yeah, nice.
Okay, Jo. Right, what new tools have you come across recently that you think are really exciting for virtual assistants?
Yeah, I think that the Adminja tool, so we'll pop a link down below. Adminja has become this like all-encompassing tool for virtual assistants to run their business, their workflow, invoicing, keeping track of their time, and like a board type style for notes on clients and creating tasks and things like that. So managing like you and maybe a few team members all in one tool, like really, really awesome. Adminja has been created specifically for virtual assistants. Like it's not for anyone else, it's for virtual assistants. So as people say, you know, we'd love this feature, and they get feedback from virtual assistants, they actually keep building this tool better and better and adding new things, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, I love that about them. Yeah.
So yeah, have a look at Adminja if you're wanting an all-encompassing tool, and you don't want to have to get all the different tools that sort of don't work together or don't necessarily talk to each other, and you have separate subscriptions. This is like an all-in-one. So yeah, that's very cool.
Awesome. Adminja, we'll pop the links below.
Right. What is a mistake that you are seeing virtual assistants making at the moment, Sam?
Just one?
Yeah, just one.
We're on a time
restriction.
Okay, one thing that I've been noticing a bit, and it's probably not a really obvious one actually. We talk a lot about virtual assistants when they're online, whether it's on the content on their social media platforms, or if they're networking in online networking groups. We always talk about how you need to be adding value, educating and adding value, that's the most important thing in order to build those relationships without being salesy. And I love seeing virtual assistants take our advice on that. It's fantastic to see all of this great advice that they're providing with no kind of expectations to receive anything in return. Yeah. They're just being really generous with their time and their advice and their knowledge, which is fantastic. But then what I'm also seeing is that they're actually then forgetting that they do actually still need to occasionally do promo posts and actually promote their business and their package or their plans or whatever it is that they need to be selling in their business. Yeah. So I think it's a good reminder that yes, as much as the adding value and the education is so important, don't forget you actually do need to market your business as well.
And there's a flip side to this, isn't there? That we also see virtual assistants who only post promotional things, selling their services themselves, sell over and over and over, when they forget to add that value. So somewhere in the middle, where you're doing maybe 3 for every 3 things that you're posting or putting out there that's value and education, then do the next one as a promo of some kind.
Yeah, just get that balance right. Yeah.
All right. Awesome. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hopefully those have given you a few tips and ideas about how to continue on your VA journey. Remember that we have the Members Club too. So if you're wanting to really fast track your success on your journey, we have a Members Club that has a huge library, step by step, stage by stage, so you'll know exactly what to do next in your journey. And then also you get access to Sam and I. We are reviewing websites, reviewing proposals, giving feedback to team members. I feel like they're part of my team. Feedback to our members on stuff that they're creating and things that they're doing in their business, plus answering all of their questions. So we'll pop the link below as well, but would love to see you in the Members Club too.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you next week.
See you.